This is Global Tel-Link. You have a prepaid call from
Harry Thompson.
An OG by the name of Cartoon recently denounced gangbanging. He says he gave loyalty to the street. He gave loyalty to his hood. He gave loyalty to his block. And he didn't get loyalty in return. Here's the first clip.
Giving their loyalty to a street that ain't giving its loyalty back. Giving their loyalty to a park, not giving it back. Giving their loyalty to an avenue, a group of people, whatever you want to bring it under heading, a gang, an organization, a group, you want to put it up under. They giving they all in all, and it's not giving its loyalty back.
When you hear that, Perry, what are your thoughts? And before you jump into that, let us know about your general thoughts hearing an OG like Cartoon denounce banging.
Most definitely. For sure, I tip my hat to him. Appreciate him. Like I always say, very courageous. I love the message. I love when people like himself come out and put those type of messages out there and show our young people there's nothing wrong with saying, I want to do something different. This don't make sense because it certainly does not make sense. There is no loyalty in it. So I commend him for that, and I encourage him. And if he hear me, I'd love to come on his podcast and talk to him about, what he's doing and show my appreciation to him. But other than that, he talked about the destructive beliefs that has been installed in us, because that's what it all boils down to, right? Our responses are all due to our beliefs. Our beliefs are what prompt these responses. What happens on a day-to-day basis isn't what's making us respond. It's the belief. And what I mean by that, I'm not mad that he's tagging on the wall. What's pissing me off is I have a belief that this is my neighborhood and he shouldn't be tagging on this wall. I don't even care who wall it is. I don't even own this building. It's the belief that this is my neighborhood, and that is what's pissing him off. And to what he was saying is, we have a belief that this is our neighborhood. This is my street. And that belief is deeply rooted. And it just shows you how the mind can form from just habits, doing something over and over and over and over again, even if it doesn't make sense. If the mind gets used to doing it, it'll keep doing it even when it knows it doesn't make sense. And that's what goes on in the ghettos around the world. People tell themselves so much that this is mine, this is my hood. And over time, those beliefs are so deeply engraved into the mind that a person be ready to kill for it. But in all reality, this really not your neighborhood. You really don't own this. But it just shows you how deeply destructive thoughts can have a person willing to go out and destroy in the name of something that's only in their mind. Only in my mind that this is my hood. This is owned by the city. This is owned by all these people who bought property. I don't own nothing over here. But I'm willing to kill somebody for coming over here. And it just, to me, it shows you just how complex the mind is, but it just shows you how a person can be indoctrinated with something that is self-destructive and in their mind without just stopping for a second and looking like, hold on, this ain't even reality. Like you said, why am I killing and doing all this for something I don't even own? Like, there's no loyalty in this. It's not giving back to me. None of the stuff I'm doing is giving back to me, but I keep doing it over and over again. And it just shows, how complex the mind is, right? But it also shows how deeply engraved it is into the mind, and it also shows this is going to require a whole just as much time as it took to engrave that into the mind. It's going to take just that much work or more to retrain the mind to not think so destructive. So, I feel very sad about what's going on now that I have a better understanding of what's going on in the mind and why people do the things that they do, and understand. It's easy for us to now say, why are y'all doing this? Why are y'all doing that? We've had a chance to stop and see why our mind is the way it is. So now I kind of understand, and it's actually making me more empathetic towards people instead of judgmental, because I understand that this is deep, and it's going to take a lot of work. And even sometimes when people want to do right, they can't do right. I don't know how to do right. I've been taught this. I've taught to cope with everything like this. Go shoot people. Go do drugs. Go hang with the homies. Go fuck bitches. That's all I know. And you come and show me this one time and think my brain is already accustomed to doing this. So even when you showing me this, you show me this 10 times, I might do it 10 times, but my brain's gonna be like, man, let's go back to this. You've been doing this for 30 years. So it just makes you more patient with people. So yeah, that's my thoughts on that, man. It's very sad what's going on, but thank him for what he's doing, and I appreciate his message.
Cartoon also said, when you get locked up for life in 10, 15, 20, 25 years, you are going to regret everything you did in the streets. Here's the clip.
The cold part about it, now after they've been sitting in prison 10, 15, 20, 25 years, they singing a whole different tune. They singing a whole different tune. They telling you how much they hate that they ever did.
This call and your telephone number will be monitored and recorded.
Let me take that back since we got interrupted by old girl.
The cold part about it, now after they've been sitting in prison 10, 15, 20, 25 years, they singing a whole different tune. They singing a whole different tune. They telling you how much they hate that they ever did what they did. They telling you that they wish they never would have done it. They want to talk to the kids and tell the kids not to follow the path that they took.
What are your thoughts on that statement?
All facts. All facts. That's exactly what's going on, and I'm one of the people that he's talking about. And the reason why we do that, because sitting in this cell for 10, 20, 25 years, you're going to learn that this ain't it. You're going to learn it was not worth it. When your mama died and you sitting on that rack, and your daddy died, you sitting on that rack, and you go to the counselor and they get to talk about, well, you in jail for a murder, so you likely ain't going to even get approved to go to the funeral. Or if you do, it's going to be about 30, 40, maybe 50,000 for you to go. You got that kind of money. Sit on the bunk and accept that. So what he said is actual, factual. And it is because most people who come to prison have a chance to have their minds slow down, and they start to really see the depth and the value of life.
Cartoon also said, when you get locked up, those same homies that were there for you in the streets won't be there for you when you're locked up.
So many years they've been abandoned. Half of them don't hear from their homies no more. If they do, they ain't getting up with some bad news. Homies ain't sending them spit. If they do happen to get on the phone and catch up with somebody, hey homie, send me this and this. Oh, I got you. It don't never come. It don't never come. Because they don't care. You gone. Out of sight, out of mind. Your immediate family you depending on. Because the set ain't sending you nothing. Set don't even remember you. Ain't sending you spit.
Talk to me, man.
Oh yeah, man. Again, facts. You feel me? You might have a couple of individuals who really your friends. They not doing it out because of the fact it ain't no organized thing. You might have a friend or two you grew up with look out for you. But yeah, as a set, oh yeah, nah, that ain't gonna happen, right? And as he said, your immediate family member, your mama, your daddy, aunties, uncles, and some of your cousins and shit probably. But other than that, yeah, it's gonna be all bad for you. You're gonna be in here, trying to figure it out on your own, and you're gonna learn real fast. Even your family, eventually, when 20 years, 30 years go by, you look up, you might not have nobody. You might not even have a family. It's two dudes on the yard right now. One been in prison for 43 years, and the other one been in prison for 50 years. And the one that been in prison for 50 years, he don't even care about going home because he said most of his family that died already. He ain't even got nothing to go home to. Think about that out there in the streets. Gotta be a thug. Think about it, y'all. Y'all gonna be sitting in this cell. Like now I see why Perry said this ain't it.